Did you know that the time of day you take a shower could put your life at risk in old age? Most people never think twice about when they step into the bathroom. But what seems like a harmless routine could turn into a serious danger for older adults. Sometimes with fatal consequences. If you or someone you love is over 70, this video might be the most important thing you watch today. In this video, we're diving into the most dangerous time of day for seniors to take a shower. And 6 hidden reasons why the timing matters so much. Each reason is backed by real-life experience, practical advice, and the wisdom that comes from paying close attention to what doctors have quietly warned about for years. Stay with me until the end, because the last mistake is one hardly anyone talks about, but it can save your life or someone you care about. I'll guide you through the medical reasons, psychological insights, and everyday examples that bring these dangers to light. Let's get started now. Number 1. The morning blood pressure drop. For many seniors, the temptation is to hop in the shower first thing after getting out of bed. However, the very early hours of the morning, especially right after you wake, are actually the riskiest time to shower if you're over 70. Here's why. As you sleep, your blood pressure naturally lowers. When you stand up in the morning, your body needs time to adjust, and it can take several minutes for blood flow to stabilize. If you jump into a warm or hot shower before your body is fully alert, the sudden heat can cause your blood vessels to dilate rapidly, dropping your blood pressure abruptly. This is called postural hypotension, and it is far more common in older adults. You might feel woozy, dizzy, or even pass out right there in the bathroom, one of the most dangerous places to lose your balance or fall. Medical professionals document injuries, slips, and even cardiac events early in the day, especially in those with underlying conditions like high blood pressure, diabetes, or circulation issues. The transition from sleep to standing, combined with hot water, puts added stress on the heart, making you more vulnerable to dangerous falls and heart rhythm disturbances. Even a minor faint can lead to a fracture, a head injury, or worse. Think of George, 74, who loved to start his day with a piping hot shower. After a couple of near faints, his doctor advised him to wait at least 30 minutes after waking up before entering the bathroom. That simple change saved George from another scare, and he started feeling much steadier in the mornings. Psychologically, this is important. Rushing into your day might feel productive, but slowing down and giving your body time to adjust is an act of self-care. It's a chance to check in with yourself, move gently, and establish a safer rhythm for the day ahead. Taking that extra time isn't just about preventing accidents, it's about respecting your own health. One morning at a time. Number 2. The pre-breakfast hypoglycemia risk. Another hidden risk that comes with early morning showering is hypoglycemia, or low blood sugar. Many older adults go straight from bed to the bathroom before eating or drinking anything. After fasting all night, your body's blood sugar is at its lowest point, especially if you skip dinner, take diabetes medication, or simply don't eat as much as you used to. Showering on an empty stomach can push your system past its limit without warning. Here's what happens. Hot water draws blood toward the skin and away from the core, making you susceptible to feeling weak, shaky, or even confused if your blood sugar is already low. Some people get cold sweats, others feel their knees buckle, and some may faint completely. For those who live alone, the bathroom is one of the worst places for a medical emergency. Access to emergency help is distant, and the hard surfaces increase the risk of severe injury. Doctors have seen too many seniors fall, hit their heads, or be unable to get up after collapsing in the shower, all because their body simply didn't have enough fuel to cope with the heat and strain. This risk is even greater if you're on blood sugar-lowering medication or have a history of hypoglycemia. I think of Helen, 78, who was always diligent about her morning routine. One winter, she started feeling dizzy in the shower and thought it was just old age. After her daughter insisted she try a small snack before bathing, The dizziness vanished. Now, Helen has tea and toast before she even thinks of getting into the bathroom. And she hasn't had a scare since. The lesson here is simple but powerful. Eating something small before showering, like a banana, crackers, or a little oatmeal, can give your body the necessary energy it needs to stay steady. It's a form of self-respect. A message to your body that you're not just rushing through the motions but actively caring for your well-being. If you're still watching this and finding this information valuable, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're still following along. And if you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any video. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Number 3. Increased fall risk during early hours. The bathroom is one of the most dangerous places in any home. But for older adults, those risks are amplified during the early morning hours. When you're freshly awake, your balance, reflexes, and alertness are at their lowest point. If you step into the shower while you're still sleepy, stiff, or not fully present, you are highly likely to slip on the wet surface, misjudge a step, or lose your footing entirely. Doctors and paramedics know that bathroom falls often lead to some of the most serious injuries, hip fractures, head trauma, and extended hospital stays. What's more concerning is that most people don't realize how off balance they are until it's too late. The combination of sleepiness, dim lighting, and steamy air is a recipe for disaster, especially for those with arthritis, neuropathy, or vision problems. It's not just about footing. Early morning is when your muscles are stiffest and joints are least flexible, meaning you are less likely to catch yourself if you trip. Even one small misstep can cause a huge setback, robbing you of your independence and confidence. I remember Bill, 80, who always tried to beat the clock by showering before sunrise. One cold morning, he lost his footing and fell, hitting his shoulder on the tub edge. It took him weeks to recover. But the thing that hurt most was the fear of showering alone again. With a schedule adjustment and a few safety upgrades, like grab bars and non-slip mats, Bill regained his confidence and avoided another accident. The psychological aspect is real, too. A fall can shake your sense of security, making you more hesitant and anxious about everyday routines. By choosing a safer time to shower, when you are more alert and your body is functioning better, you are giving yourself the best chance to stay on your feet, be in control, and be independent. No one likes admitting their limitations, but respecting them is key to staying healthy. Number 4. Medication impact on shower safety. For many older adults, medication is a fact of daily life. For high blood pressure, heart conditions, diabetes, or other chronic conditions, what most people don't realize is that the effect of these medications can be strongest or most unpredictable at certain times of the day, particularly first thing in the morning or just after a fresh dose. When you combine medication side effects with a hot shower and an empty stomach, the risks can multiply without warning. Some drugs, like those for high blood pressure or heart rhythm, are designed to lower your blood pressure further in the early hours. Diuretics can make you dehydrated, while others may cause drowsiness or dizziness as they start to work. Doctors know to look for signs of these effects in seniors, especially if you mention feeling weak, lightheaded, or unsteady during your morning routine. These symptoms can come on quickly in the heat and humidity of the shower, making you more vulnerable to sudden fainting or a dangerous heart rhythm. Sometimes, the timing of your medication and your shower can create a perfect storm of risk. For instance, taking medication just before showering, without food or drink, can cause an unexpected drop in blood pressure or sugar. Even over-the-counter sleep aids or allergy pills can leave you more groggy and off balance than you realize, especially in the early morning. I think of Patricia, 76, who always prided herself on her independence. She always showered after taking her morning pills but started feeling increasingly shaky. Her doctor discovered that her blood pressure medication peaked right when she was in the shower, causing her to almost faint more than once. Adjusting her routine so she showered later in the day, after breakfast, made a world of difference. The point isn't to avoid medication or skip showering. The point is to understand how they interact. The smartest thing you can do is check with your doctor or pharmacist about when your medication is likely to have its strongest effect and plan your shower accordingly. That small shift can prevent a serious fall, a faint, or even a medical emergency. If you're still watching this and finding this information valuable, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're still following along. And if you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any video. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Number 5. The hidden danger of cold weather and chilly mornings. Another time when showering can become unexpectedly dangerous for older adults is on cold mornings or in chilly homes. When you step into a warm shower straight from a cold bedroom, the rapid temperature change can shock your system. Older adults are particularly sensitive to these changes because aging bodies do not regulate heat as effectively and blood vessels may not adapt as quickly to the temperature shift. Doctors see a spike in accidents and even cardiac emergencies during colder months, especially in people who shower early before the house has warmed up. The thermal shock of going from cold air to hot water, and then back to cold again after stepping out, can stress your heart. This is especially risky for anyone with a history of heart disease, high blood pressure, or circulatory problems. The sudden dilation and then constriction of blood vessels can lead to an irregular heartbeat, chest pain, or fainting. It's not just a heart issue. A cold environment can stiffen muscles and increase the risk of cramps or clumsy movements in the bathroom. That added strain can make you more prone to slipping, misstepping, or having trouble dressing afterward. For those with arthritis or limited mobility, a cold morning is the hardest time to do anything safely, including showering. I remember Edith, 81, who always tried to save on heating costs by keeping her house cool at night. One frigid morning, she slipped and fell after stepping out of a hot shower into a cold hallway. She sustained a badly bruised hip and gained a new appreciation for waiting until the house warmed up before bathing. The practical takeaway here: always ensure your bathroom and bedroom are warm enough before you shower, especially during early hours or in the winter. Consider using a small space heater or a warm towel, and give your body time to adjust. Showering later, when your home is warmer and your body has had a chance to move around, can make all the difference to your safety and peace of mind. Number 6. The risk of being unattended when you shower alone. There is one more silent danger that almost no one talks about, but doctors see the consequences all too often. That is showering at times when no one is home or likely to check on you. For older adults who live alone, or even those whose families are busy or away during the early morning, late evening, or periods when neighbors are absent, these are the riskiest moments to bathe. If a fall, faint, or sudden health crisis occurs, precious minutes can tick by before anyone knows you need help. Doctors and paramedics have countless stories of seniors found hours after a bathroom accident simply because they showered when the house was empty or everyone else was asleep. Time is critical in a medical emergency. The sooner help arrives, the higher your chances of recovery and independence. That is why experts advise seniors to plan their showers for times when someone is nearby. Whether they are in the house, on the phone, or due to check in soon. This is not about giving up your privacy or your independence. It's about building safety into your routine so you can continue living the life you want. Many families implement simple tips like leaving the door unlocked, having a check-in buddy, or texting a friend before and after showering. Even a quick call to a neighbor might be enough to ensure someone knows you are okay. Take the story of Fred, 82, who always showered right before dawn to get it over with. One morning, he slipped and couldn't get up. His son didn't find him until lunchtime, by which point Fred was dehydrated and terrified. They put a new plan in place. Fred now showers after breakfast when others are awake. And his son calls to check in if he hasn't heard from him by mid-morning. Psychologically, building this safety net is a gift to yourself and your loved ones. It's a way of keeping your independence while acknowledging the realities of aging. Being willing to make this simple change can protect your health, your confidence, and your self-esteem, because true independence means staying safe enough to enjoy all the good things life still has to offer. If you're still watching this and finding this information valuable, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're still following along. And if you haven't subscribed, I encourage you to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss any video. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Final thoughts. As we wrap up today's video, I hope you have a new appreciation for how powerful your daily routines are. Especially something as mundane as bathing. Which of these 6 reasons surprised you the most? Have you ever thought of your shower time as a safety issue, rather than just a comfort one? This isn't about scaring you into changing everything overnight, but about giving you the knowledge and tools to make wiser, healthier choices as you age. If you're over 70, your routines matter more than ever. Simple changes like waiting until your body's fully awake, eating a light breakfast, checking your medication schedule, warming up your home and making sure someone knows you're showering can protect your independence, boost your confidence and keep you safe for years to come. You have the power to shape your environment and your habits to fit your needs, not the other way around. Remember, you're not alone. Every senior faces challenges, but by sharing knowledge, encouraging each other and taking small steps, we can all live longer, healthier and happier lives. If you're feeling uncertain or want support, reach out to your doctor, your family or your neighbors because your safety is worth the effort. Thank you for joining us today. We'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and share one thing you learned today and how you plan to use it in your life. Your thoughts are important to us, so don't hesitate to share them. Reading your comments gives us great motivation and encouragement. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, please like, subscribe and share. Your support helps us continue creating good content to inform and inspire you. Thanks for watching, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video.